All right, welcome. My name is Rida Chebet Karim. We start with a story making headlines currently. National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has declared that the President William Ruto-led Kenya Kwanza coalition as the majority in the National Assembly. Speaker Wetangula, in a ruling delivered on Thursday afternoon following a standoff, declared that Kenya Kwanza has 179 members in the House against Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party's 157, as Bushebe Jr. reports.
Order, honorable members.
National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has ruled that President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza has the majority of members in the 13th Parliament.
Order, honorable members. Order. Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable members. Order.
While addressing a House sitting on Thursday, Wetangula declared that Kenya Kwanza is a coalition of parties with the majority members and as such satisfied the dictates of the law as the bona fide majority side.
I'm therefore persuaded that the 14 members and their parties are part of the Kenya Kwanza coalition. This, in my view, would be fair and in accordance with the previous rulings by my predecessors on related matters. 3, that with the 14 members, the membership of the Kenya Kwanza coalition stands at 179 members, while the membership of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party stands at 157 members. This, by implication, indicates that the Kenya Kwanza coalition is the majority party, and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party is the minority party in this House.
Wetangula cited Article 108 of the Constitution, which states that the leader of the majority party will be the leader of the largest party or coalition of parties. This by implication indicates that the Kenya Kwanza coalition is the majority party and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party is the minority party in the House. The Speaker, before making the ruling, also addressed Azimio's engagement with its partner parties. In the last general election, it is evident that Azimio la Umoja One Kenya elected to behave as several political parties in several categories of election and as one political party as regards the election of the President.
Honorable members, in the last general election, it is evident that Azimio la Umoja One Kenya elected to behave as several political parties in certain categories of elections and as one political party with regard to the election of the President. It is without doubt that if it were to be considered as a political party, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party has no elected member in this House today, as no member was elected under its banner. This is easily discernible from Gazette notices number 9950 and 9951 of 2022, both dated 23rd August 2022, and Gazette notices number 10535 of 2022, dated 5th September 2022. In which the IEBC, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, declare the persons duly elected as members of this House and their respective political parties.
The Speaker further stated that he noted inconsistencies in documents shared by the Registrar of Political Parties and the RITU. With regard to signatures, Wetangula said there was no uniformity in the manner in which the various pages of the documents have been signed off. Some pages in the documents contain fewer signatures than others, while page 3 of both documents in particular contains signatures that are hardly visible.
Treated as a political party on its own right. Honorable members, I note that in the letter that I received from the member for Suna East, the Honorable Junaid Mohammed, on this matter, he submitted names of leaders representing the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party. Curiously, in the same letter, the honorable member signed off as Secretary General of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. This begs the question of whether Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition is a coalition, political party, or both. In the debate over this matter, several members argued that a coalition political party is a perfectly legal vehicle that was used in the just concluded election to allow individual and corporate membership within a coalition. In my understanding of Section 2 and Section 10 of the Political Parties Act, Parliament permitted a coalition political party to elect to assume the character of either a party or a coalition. Honorable members, in the last general election, it's evident that Azimio la Umoja One Kenya elected to behave as several political parties in certain categories of elections, and as one political party with regard to the election of the president. It's without doubt that if it were to be considered as a political party, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party has no elected member in this House today, as no member was elected under its banner.
In line with the rules of natural justice, tenets of democracy, and established jurisprudence, I would wish to give notice that we shall be moving, Mr. Speaker, shall be moving you to review your decision. And for that reason, Mr. Speaker, I'll be asking you to give me opportunity to make certain submissions or to make an application for you to review your decision, which is obviously in line with the established jurisprudential practice. I will be again asking you to direct the clerk to facilitate my coalition with the certified copies of your ruling.
Honorable members, in the tradition of the House and our standing orders and practice, once the Speaker makes a ruling such as the one I have made, is not subject to debate, it is not appealable, and it stands as it is.
Following the ruling, Kikuyu Member of Parliament Kimani Ichung'wah became the leader of the majority and will be deputized by his Kilifi North counterpart Owen Baya. South Mugirango Member of Parliament Sylvanus Osoro will serve as the majority whip, while Marsabit Woman Representative Naomi Wako will be the deputy majority whip.
The member for Kikuyu constituency, the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah. Order, honorable members. Order, honorable members. The member for Kilifi North, the Honorable Owen Baya, is the deputy leader of the majority party. The member for South Mugirango, the Honorable Sylvanus Osoro, is the majority party whip. The member for Marsabit County, the Honorable Naomi Jilo Wako, is the deputy majority whip. Leadership of the minority party.
On the other hand, Ugunja Member of Parliament Opiyo Wandayi will be the leader of the minority side and will be deputized by Kathiani lawmaker Robert Mbui.
That with regard to the minority party, the member for Ugunja, the Honorable Opiyo Wandayi, is the leader of the minority party. The member for Kathiani, the Honorable Robert Mbui, is the deputy leader of the minority party. The member for Suna East, the Honorable Junet Mohammed, is the minority party whip. And the nominated member, the Honorable Sabina Chege, is the deputy minority whip. The letters from the Secretary General of the Jubilee Party, I have already touched on those and we need not bother about them. That with respect to the House Business Committee, the leader of the majority party, the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, and the leader of the minority party, the Honorable Opiyo Wandayi, are directed to submit not more than 4 members each to my office, latest by 10 a.m. on Tuesday, 11th October 2022.
For Maisha Prime.
All the honorable members, this House will stand adjourned until Tuesday. Order.
Maisha Television, Ambushabe Junior.
Order.